Happy Sunday. Are you guys ready for church? Whew. So let me say hi to everyone. I'm going to do one big sweep. Hello, everybody, members, Patreons, former Patreons, future Patreons, members, former members, subs, everyone in between. This way I don't forget anyone. I was minding my own business. I wasn't bothering anybody. I thought last night's live was actually good, but I guess others don't see it that way. And let me tell you, if my blood could boil anymore, I'd be on fire and I could make soup. The fucking audacity of this bitch just blows my mind. Ugh. Let me take a breath. So I pop into Discord. Oh, Alicia made a video for you. All right, here we go. I was 5 minutes into the live and I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. So we're going to lay it out. Because obviously some people can't understand their own actions is what caused a reaction. Alicia, you are not a victim. Stop. Just stop. I really have secondhand embarrassment for your bullshit that comes out of your mouth. I am not convinced that you even believe your own bullshit, but I kind of think you do. I really kind of think you do. And I'll talk like you. Every time that I'm lying, I'll pretend that I'm like Molly and I will give this smirk attitude like that because that's what you do every fucking time you lie, which is most of the time. And this bitch wants to run around. Oh, I'm going to strike you if you play any of my stuff. But she's got no problem playing everyone else's stuff. Just typical Alicia. But she wants to cry victim. She's a victim of poor old me. That's what her last live implies. I'm such a bad person, and she's so innocent, and she didn't do anything to me. No, and I just lied on her. Blah, blah, blah. Kelly, is anybody forcing you to be here? Seriously. Is anyone holding a gun to your head? Because honestly, bitch, I don't care about your fucking opinion. Bye. Go tell your opinion elsewhere. I don't care what the fuck it is. And come up with a better original name. Thanks. Yes, they are friends again. I asked QB why AC is able to do that. I want to ask Leanna. What, lie like a rug? Yeah, bye-bye. Exactly, flip-flop. These people think like I care what their opinion is. I don't. Right? Isn't that crazy, Chainsaw? Thank you, Susan. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I can't comprehend how she literally thinks she's a victim and how she got it wrong. Let's go back to the BRCA test for a moment that she blatantly lied about for sympathy. She says, oh, she just made a mistake. Okay? She just made a mistake. And that would have been fine. That would have been fine. She doesn't have a degree, Remy. That might be nice if she actually had a degree, but she doesn't. So, Susan, her reality is different than many. But she's not angry today. I guess she's not smearing makeup all over her face and pretending to be me or putting different wigs on and pretending to be Tracy. I guess today is a down moment, but she thinks everyone's going to forget what she's done and all her rantic fucking manic stuff. She is sick and twisted. Put your victim card away. She thinks I just went after her. Poor Alicia. So I'm going to play you guys some of it. I'm not going to show it because, unlike her, I won't strike her, but she will strike me because that's what she does. She can play your video, but God forbid you play hers and show what a lying piece of shit she is, then she'll strike you. So we're just going to hear the audio. All right, I have it on my headset. Hold on. These other people can't, I don't care if you don't like me. Just shut the fuck up about me. You know, my supporters, and I know I speak for a lot of subs. Well, I'll speak for Patreons, members. This was last night's live. So, you know, true supporters. They are worried for me too. They don't need this bullshit. All right, this is about Jones and
like a mix up of it. Kind of like since I came back to YouTube and announced my diagnosis, you haven't let up on me. And I've actually leave me alone.
I haven't let up on her. She's just so innocent. What a victim. She's just such the victim.
You haven't stopped at all. It doesn't, just because you have what I have doesn't give you an excuse. It's not an excuse to come after me. I don't want to fight with you. What I want you to
she just wants to be left alone. Poor her. Oh, I'm going to show you guys a lot of things. Just wait. Let's hear the victim in her prime.
do is leave me alone and stop lying about me. Okay? And stop spewing out misinformation. And then maybe I'll shut up about you.
I'm not fighting with anyone else. I'm not talking about anyone else.
You shouldn't be talking about me because you got it all wrong in the first place. You didn't get it right in the first place. So you shouldn't be talking about me at all.
The only person I fucking have spoken about in the last, month has been Alicia.
And she shouldn't be talking about me. She should just shut up about me. She shouldn't be talking about.
I just attack Alicia for no reason. For no reason. I'm such a horrible human being. Keep listening to this bullshit.
My diagnosis. She shouldn't be talking about my cancer. She shouldn't talk about my emergency room visit. She shouldn't talk about how I was a hypochondriac.
You are a hypochondriac. You are a liar. And I've defended myself against your shit. Against your shit.
She shouldn't be talking about how I overreacted. She shouldn't be doing anything because it's none of her business because we're no longer friends. But instead, she can't shut up about me.
No, Alicia, you panel hop. Let's look at the latest. Hold on, guys. Let's see the latest from Alicia. Thank you, sweet one. Okay, now. This was what, 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. She ran to Natasha Cooper Hi, Natasha. The only person comparing cancer is Laura. In return, I've had to dox all my information out to prove I was telling the truth. Laura turned this into a shit show. Everyone that hates me ended up in Granny's bias stream about the cancer wars. In the end, Laura is the culprit behind this. And I'm such a victim, Natasha. Please come save me. Please, Natasha, help me. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's now listen to all of the streams where she talked about me and I responded. But she forgets that, don't you, Alicia? Now I'm going to have to go through oh, by the way, I thought you didn't like Natasha because wasn't she, hold on, let me get this straight if I remember correctly. You got a hold of Gannon's mom and she showed autopsy photos. Remember that, Alicia? Do you remember? But now you run to her. Poor me. Laura's so bad. Poor me. Yeah, okay, Alicia. You're such a victim. Do you guys want to hear more of this live, or you want me to play some of QB's clips? Because I'll be happy to show you where this all started and where this really went down and how this really went down. Not like the poor victim that she is. Welcome, Tracy. This shit is so fucked up. Like, so fucked up. Thank you. I sure did. I sure as fuck did. I have bit my tongue multiple times. Multiple times. All the things I could say, but I don't. But I don't. Whew. The endless lives this bitch has done. The endless panels this bitch has done. She had somebody on her live the night of Granny's watching. Had someone on her live that fucking tried to say I'm a cancer scammer, that I was lying. Alicia posted it. Makeup Mobster posted it. Not one of these fuckers ever apologized. Not once. Again, I'm going to put this out there. What's Natasha going to do? Put me over her knee and spank me? Is that why you ran to her, Alicia? Sit the fuck down with your twisted BS. But I digress. Let's move on.
She's just as shitty as everyone else. She wants Jones to show her grace and Natasha Cooper to show her grace and Makeup Mobster to show her grace.
I don't give a fuck if Makeup Mobster shows me grace. I don't give a fuck if Natasha Cooper gives me grace. At no point did I ever ask Natasha Cooper for grace. At no point did I ever ask Makeup Mobster for grace. Natasha Cooper, A, doesn't give a shit enough. And B, as far as Makeup Mobster goes, there's nothing that will stop MM from being obsessed with me. I have never asked her for grace. Try again.
But she doesn't want to show me grace. And guess what? She's got kids.
Should I show you grace before or after you lie about me on every fucking panel you go on? Is that when I should show you grace, psycho?
Answer two. That's it. I'm not going after anyone else. I'm not fucking talking about anyone else. You shouldn't be talking about me at all.
Again, the poor victim here. She's such a victim. I'm so sorry, Alicia. You are such the victim. I'm going to leave Buffalo Jill's comment up.
That's what's pissing me off. My biggest fight has been with someone who's going through the same shit I am. Right, and it's been that way because I just you lied on me. Find it so fucked up that all these other people can't. I don't care if you don't like me. Just shut the fuck up about me.
Hey, headstones.
My supporters
and I know I speak for a lot of subs. Well, I'll speak for Patreons, members, and my, true supporters. No, truth seeker. Since your name is Truth Seeker, then that's what I'm doing. I am defending myself against a lying psycho who wants to play victim and make me look like I'm after her. No, sorry. I'm not stopping until the truth is told. And if you don't like it, then you can join the other ones with a bye-bye. They are worried for me too. They don't need this bullshit either. They don't need to see. They understand me fighting with Alicia.
So they understand you fighting with someone that's going through the same struggle, but yet they don't want anyone to stress you out with your struggle. But they want you to stress me out with my struggle. Your subs sound like hypocrites, and they're...
Nobody is trying to stress you out, Alicia. You go on QB's panel and everywhere else and fucking lie. That's the problem. Thank you, Jonesin. That's the fucking problem.
Brainwashed. So you're making yourself look like a fool right now because you're saying that your subs don't mind the fact that you fight with me that's going through a really bad struggle right now.
Alicia, I'm sorry you missed the entire point of what I said. I can't help the fact that you just have a brain block. Maybe it leaked to your brain. I don't know. But how could you possibly believe what's coming out of your mouth? I don't get it. I just don't.
Okay, they don't care about that, but they care if Jonesin fucks with you or Natasha Cooper or...
Nobody cares about Natasha Cooper, Alicia. You're the one that ran to Natasha Cooper. Nobody else. Nobody else. Only you. You have gone to every single fucking panel talking about your sickness, talking about me. And now you run to fucking Natasha Cooper. But it's me running around. I haven't left my fucking panel. The only place I'd ever gone was Granny's Watching. And you know what? It wasn't even about you.
Makeup mobster or Sapphire Jewels. That's okay, right?
Nobody gives a fuck about Sapphire Jewels or MM at this point. Just saying.
That's what you're saying? Because you're not making any sense.
I'm making perfect sense.
They don't need to see Jonesin make a video, Randy running them out. Oh, so they would rather see me and you go at it. Two people that are...
Alicia, I'm sorry that Jonesin is more relevant than you are, and she's been here less than a year. Sorry, not sorry. And obviously that bothers you, that Jonesin is more relevant than you are. Just saying. She's way more relevant than fucking Sapphire Jewels is to me, and she's more relevant to me than MM. I'm sorry if people don't like that. I have my reasons, and it has nothing to do with Queen Bee. It has nothing to do with any of the past. Sorry, she's more entertaining than you guys. So to me, she's more relevant. I have more subs that like her than like you and MM put together. Just saying.
Fighting cancer, right? And I'm fighting many other things but cancer. I fought cancer, but now I'm going through the chemical part of it in the treatment. But I have other...
Mick, I understand why you're saying that, so don't take this personal. This is not a personal attack on you. But if one more person tells me that, I'm just going to delete you. I get what you're saying, but this bitch runs panel to panel to panel lying about me. And I'm just supposed to take it. No. All I have done is defend myself against her lies and her endless panel hopping of lies. That's all that I'm doing.
Things going on right now, and I'm dealing with my sick father. So it's okay to fight with me, right, Laura? Lie on me, pick my shit apart, downgrade me, be a hypocrite, point things out that I'm doing, right?
Natasha Cooper running her mouth.
Natasha Cooper's going to run her mouth because you chose to team up with Granny, and Granny...
I have been friends with Granny's Watching for over 3 years. Nobody, and I mean nobody, hooked up with Granny to go after Alicia. Jill's right. You are mentally ill.
And the whole channel over there going after Natasha Cooper, and you know how that's going to go. So,
Just Winston. Now he's barking out the window. Brr. So while he's barking, let's go back and let's hear something. Bear with me. Let's go back to okay.
my diagnosis.
Now, mind you, this is just, Vince is making a fair use. This is just a video I put together of Alicia's lying. But remember, she's the victim. And look at what she does. Okay? Oh, there's no audio? All right, hold on.
And I could prove that. And then she lied about how I didn't get any information today. I was on the phone with a very loved creator in this community that left recently by the name of Trisha. And I let her chime in to my nurse's phone call today so she could hear my oncology nurse, talk about everything, about the bad results that I got in. And yeah, remember when Laura was saying I won't need chemo? Well, I do. So they're inserting a port on the 7th. So that's what's happening. Other than that, life is peachy.
I would just ignore these people. I would never let someone actually listen to my doctor before.
She literally lied about everything. Tiffany Marie had to go in there and straighten her out, and she still didn't believe Tiffany Marie.
Wow.
Okay, but Cheesy Mary, you're not a creator. Look at all the people online that make channels about their cancer, their leukemia. That's what we do as creators. Don't judge when you're not a creator. You're a sub. I understand as a sub, you may not tell people, but my community is my community. So keep your morals somewhere else. Thanks.
Okay. Is that crazy?
Yeah, and isn't Tiffany Marie and Laura friends? So
yes.
Yeah.
I sent my genetic records because those came in today, and that was the bad news. So they called me and let me know that the double mastectomy is called off for now because they have to insert a port and they also have to do a lumpectomy. And then they're going to do a mastectomy later on.
Yeah,
So,
geez, I'm sorry about that.
she literally lied and put MM's name in it, and MM didn't out anything. So she's lying on her panel right now.
Oh, okay.
And she knows that I'm not, I don't have my channel. So it's like, how am I going to address it?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's what's happening right now.
yeah, but like I don't understand it. Like, why does she just keep on going? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me to continue that shit. Just fucking drop it. Like,
She wanted Tiffany Marie to send her my records that I sent Tiffany Marie today. And
what?
So, and I mean, why should I do that? She's not going to understand how to read them. She's ignorant.
Why would she want to check your record? What?
My genetic records. Yeah, I tested positive for the BRCA gene. Same one that Angelina Jolie.
Please tell me how you mistake that. Please tell me how you fucking mistake that. That's not a mistake. That's a blatant fucking lie. A blatant lie. And by the way, this was all before I was ever diagnosed. But that is a blatant fucking lie. That's not a... And I, again, was the only one that fucking read that report right. Tiffany got it wrong. Alicia got it wrong. They all got it wrong. Me and TNT fucking read that report right. It wasn't rocket science.
Remember when she had a double mastectomy?
Oh my god! No, I'm just like, what? Why would she even like, bro? Why don't you just take someone's word for it? It's not like you're like, and just fucking just say yourself.
All 46 of my genes came back with high results. So, not good news. Not very good news.
I get it. Man,
but not the worst news. I'll survive.
By the way, she got great news that day. Fucking great news. This is all bullshit. Bullshit. Because she got great news. She should be fucking thrilled at the news she got that day. But let's play it up for sympathy.
So they are inserting a port on the 7th, just like I pretty much knew they would. And going on a lumpectomy right now and doing a mastectomy later on.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand. Like she often like says to herself, like, why do people come out?
Notice, B. Tim is more interested in bashing me than what Alicia just said. If that doesn't fucking speak volumes, I don't know what does. Instead of addressing, oh my God, you have the same thing Angelina Jolie does. No, not B. Tim. B. Tim brings it right to, let's bash Laura over Alicia's lies. But poor B. Tim is so dumb, he doesn't know her. He doesn't realize how she lies. But you guys heard this the other day. I'm going to get the other video and wait till you hear it. And by the way, I know I accidentally showed my Discord. I know it's just so bad. Make sure you get the screenshots. That's what we talk about. Little peanuts. All right, hold on. Exactly, Southern Princess. But I found the other video I was looking for. And I wasn't even going to play it. But today, we're going to listen. Hang on, I closed Discord. Now I got to open it. I got to find a video. I didn't think I was ever going to find it. And thanks to Amber, she found it. See, Karen, I see that math in there. It freaks me out. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Should be right around here. Where's Crystal? Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. It's after this. There it is. Nope, that's not it either. Amber, where are you? Here it is. All right, I'm not sure where this starts.
But my best friend. But yeah, if there's ever anything I can do to make something easier for you.
Lisa, you're a good woman.
Thank you.
You know, contrary to popular belief, I try.
Yeah,
I sang your praises somewhere last night. I forget where, but yeah, I was
It's
singing
been
your
rough.
praises.
Well,
because it's like every bump in the road changes everything. You know what I mean?
It does, but you
So
know what?
nothing's
Every
set in
bump,
stone. Nothing's set in stone. They're still finding more shit. So with every bump in the road, it changes the whole treatment, yada yada yada. So
yep.
I'm still waiting to find out what type of chemo they're gonna put me on.
and I have to get all the test results back to
Yeah.
figure out what is specific for that type. So
Right.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
just so
big
much
puzzle.
stuff that
It's a
goes into
huge
it. So for
puzzle.
somebody to
it is.
categorize it all stage ones as being nothing and comparing it to
No,
the flu is
no.
disgusting.
Well, you just ignore them.
Yeah, they have no clue.
I
Yeah.
was glad to hear it was not triple negative. That's what.
Well,
this
is the deal. This is the deal. The hormones are so low that they are almost treating it like it's triple negative because they got to go into it aggressively, being that the hormones are so low. I got my numbers back. So
There's a
it's
top
not
and a
technically triple negative, but it's very low on estrogen and very low on progesterone.
Now, that part is true. She's right about that. She is very low as compared to me, where I'm extremely high. But treating it like triple negative makes no sense to me. But she is right about her numbers being low. But she knew that all along. That's not new. You find that out immediately.
And I'm HR negative, her negative. So it's kind of like they don't know. That's what they're waiting for. And my Anka Score came back really high. It's not high, but it's higher than average. So it's a lot.
Okay. As I point, and this was all before I had breast cancer. As I pointed out before, and I say this again, there is no such thing as an average Anka score. There's no average when it comes to cancer. It's 1 to 25 means you don't need cancer. I mean, you don't need chemo. 25 and up or 26 and up, you need chemo. That's it. That's it. There's no average score.
Lot that goes into
You-
that.
Have you had a biopsy? Did they?
Yeah, that's how they were able to.
Okay.
to-
So is it?
to-
Do you have it in your nodes?
yes, yes, and
She has it in her notes. Really? That's news to everyone. Was that a lie too? I mean, was that a mistake too? Because you just clearly said, yeah. Clearly. No, hormones low is a bad thing. The reason why it's a bad thing, and I only know this because mine are very high. They know mine's like 80 to 90% estrogen and 60 to 70% progesterone. That's what's feeding the cancer. So if your numbers are very low, then that means that like most of your cancer, they don't know what's feeding it. So it's a different kind of treatment, where mine, they know what's feeding it. The only thing they don't know is what's making up that other like 10 or 20%. So they feel that because the majority of mine is high, and it's mostly estrogen and progesterone, it's very easy to cure. Where hers is a little different because her numbers are so low. Well, what else is feeding the cancer? What makes up the other 90% that's feeding it? So hers is way more tricky than mine. And a lot of people think, oh, numbers are low are good. No, actually, numbers low are bad. It's because they don't know why it's happening or what's feeding it.
they did a genetic test, which anybody could do genetic testing, and people were making a big deal over that in the drama community that anybody can get genetic testing. They have the iPhone app for it. My doctor.
Now, what she's talking about now is someone looked up the genetic testing place that she did or whatever, and it didn't look legit. It really didn't. It for some reason, it just didn't look legit.
Doctor did it. Okay. It hurt.
Your doctor didn't do it on an iPhone app. I know.
Right.
that.
My surgeon, her name is on the top of that genetic testing. She did it, and it came back with a mutation. They did the BRCA shit like that. So the BRCA testing came back, and there was something on there that was positive, but it wasn't BRCA. It was something else that has been really a big issue in my life.
Again, another lie. There was no big issue with a gene that they told you is nothing. The gene had nothing even to do with females. I looked up the actual gene. It was something like prostate cancer, something that will never, ever affect her, ever. Thank you, Sherry. But it's something that will never affect her. It even said on the paperwork, this will never affect you. But it affects her, obviously, even though it's a male gene. And again, let me rephrase that. I don't know if it's definitely a male gene, but it was something that had nothing to do with her at all. And it even said that on the test. It's a mutant gene. It's just a gene. This has no effect on anything. It doesn't mean anything. We're just letting you know that, out of 47 genes, one gene was wrong. And nobody even questioned her and saying, but you said you were BRCA positive just a week ago.
It came back for a mutation that's linked to endometrial cancer.
There is no such thing. There's no such gene as endometrial cancer. And they don't even test you for it. They don't test you for endometrial cancer. That's not your 47 genes that were tested. That was another lie.
Okay, but it's also linked to also DNA repair. And so there's
another lie. You don't get tested for anything with DNA repair.
a lot of things, so it's not significant to what I'm fighting. So there's a lot of science that goes into it. And she said, regardless, stage 1 can metastasize. So that's what they're doing. On the 31st, I'll find out if it metastasized. So
Are you eligible for any clinical trials?
I don't think so. I'm afraid to even ask.
Not,
Yeah, and
no, usually,
sometimes it's not even a good
yeah,
thing to do.
usually you
So what
try,
they did was, I was scheduled for a double mastectomy. That was also a question in the drama community because, oh, well, why does it keep changing? Well, you ignorant fucks, with every bump.
First of all, nobody said anything about your double mastectomy. Nobody. Not one word was ever said about a double mastectomy. So now she's just making up shit. And she's pointing the finger at me. You'll hear that in a minute.
In the road, it's going to change. So what they're doing, because they need to get me into chemo ASAP, the recovery time on a double mastectomy would be 5 weeks.
That right there tells me she never was scheduled for a double mastectomy. A double mastectomy recovery time is 12 to 14 weeks for anybody. I spoke to 3 different surgeons. Recovery time is 12 to 15 weeks. Where she gets 5 weeks from tells me she never spoke to a doctor. And this is another lie. I heard that last night. I didn't know this when she originally said this because I wasn't diagnosed and hadn't spoke to any doctor. But now that I have spoke to 3 different doctors, yeah, no, she's dead ass wrong. There's no 5 weeks.
So I would have to wait until January practically after surgery, late December to have chemo. So what they're doing is a lumpectomy. That way I'm down for a week and a half, and then they would do chemo, right? And I'm going to have chemo all the way to the spring, and then I'm going to do a double mastectomy with a full hysterectomy. All of it's been approved. It's just the order and how things are happening changed.
well, you
don't have
can't be
anything to prove
compromised
to
when you
anybody.
start chemo.
So my guess on that, Christy, is that she hadn't even spoke to a doctor when this video was made. Oh no, now doctors say 12 to 14 weeks. But it's funny, she just makes up shit. Whatever sounds good, that'll garner her sympathy. But then she wondered why people think she's lying. It's Sergeant Blackrock. I have no idea.
You
What?
can't be compromised when you start chemo.
No.
You want to be as healthy and as strong as you can. So you
Right.
usually, then mastectomy would come later because it's too hard on your body to heal from both. That's
Right.
too much.
Sometimes they won't even like.
But the thing that's wild to me, though, and I said this to my own Patreons, and I mean it, what's wild to me is she does have a quote unquote bad form of cancer because her numbers are so low. So they don't exactly know what's feeding it. So it's harder to treat than someone like mine. So hers is harder to treat. She doesn't need to lie, but she's so used to being a pathological liar that it just naturally comes out. It just naturally comes out for her to lie. Okay, she didn't have any of those.
Like if you're supposed to have it, well, at least I know with my girlfriend, they did labs every single time. And there were many times where I'd be waiting in the parking garage for her because COVID was still a factor and you couldn't go in and wait. And she would text me and say, they can't do it. So, I'm out in front because her white count or whichever,
Mm-hmm.
the white that gets real low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but you don't have anything to prove to anybody.
It's
No.
It's definitely
Ice them out. That's the best thing you can do. Ice out these people. Don't, because the more you tell them, then they're just going to pick that apart. It's just a bit, anybody that's going to question or do, and I don't know who's doing that, and I don't want to know, but anybody that's doing that, they're just gross, and you
Yeah,
don't
they
owe
are.
anybody a damn thing.
Yeah.
I
And
am
period. And the more
constantly
you tell
shocked.
them, the more you try to tell them the truth, they're not going to hear the truth. And it sucks, but people are pieces of shit, some people,
I'm like,
and just
I'll
ice
never
them out.
get used to that. I just will never understand. I tell you what, I have seen some of the fucking cruelest people I have
Mhm.
ever,
Yeah.
like, on this platform.
Yeah,
in the
right.
Hispanic
I
community.
agree.
Like, I
It-
just cannot fathom, how is it that these people lose, like, all boundaries? You can think anything you want in your head. That doesn't mean you have to say it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They were
And I
questioning
told
the genetics app. Like I went and got some shit on my own. And I'm like, bitch, they tested my actual tumor, tissues in the
Don't-
tumor.
but
you know?
don't tell them that. Don't
Yeah.
tell them
None
that.
of their
I mean, you can
business,
share your
truthfully.
stuff, and I mean, you can share what you want to share, but
Yeah.
let
You
know
them
what?
just
You know
run
the-
with whatever they want to.
The
And
problem,
they're making content out of you, baby. That's what they're
yeah,
doing.
the problem
They're making
with
content.
the problem with that is that what you should have done is just live stream when you went to the hospital, because that's what they want. They want you to just go in there, live
Yeah,
stream.
I'll allow that.
Yeah, they'll
I
love
can,
that.
I can tell you
They want a
that
doctor, and
figuring out,
I just go to my portal and look it up and show
Yeah.
them.
when my girlfriend,
Now, one thing I'd like to know, I would like to know. Now, remember, this is the girl that ran to Natasha Cooper. That poor Jess had a panel and her haters were in here. This is after she goes panel hopping to every single live and gets sympathy like this. Poor Alicia. Poor Alicia. These people are so mean and cruel. But I'm not supposed to be mad over it.
got it back the second time after being in remission for about 8 years.
Yeah.
Where it appeared was not in the breast, and it took. They did a biopsy. She was at a cancer hospital.
Right.
Their pathology department could not definitively.
Bella, it's funny that you say that because she actually pulled that a couple of years ago. Someone reminded me of that. We even bought her a fucking gift. We were going to buy her a gift. She pretended she was pregnant and told everybody she was pregnant. So we were putting together money to buy her a gift. And then she finally told me the truth. Oh, I'm not pregnant. It was a joke. She also told everybody she had a hysterectomy when she never did. But she was so sick, she had a hysterectomy. That was a lie too. But nobody should question her lies.
Determine what type of cancer it was. The sample had to be sent to, I believe, Johns Hopkins, or it was one of, that type of world-renowned
Mayo
facility.
Clinic type of, yeah.
It might have been Mayo. It was either Mayo or Johns Hopkins, but it took several weeks. And when it came back, they said, we are 95% certain that this is breast cancer, but it's, it didn't come back in the breast, but all the
Right.
markers, but even at the first hospital, they thought different. That was not what they thought it was. So it can be very complicated, what
Well,
markers.
right.
Yeah.
So that's why they do the Anka testing, Lisa. And that's why they were able to determine that my breast cancer is coming back in another.
Casey, you're wrong. Doctors tell you it's 12 weeks. 12 to 14 weeks. It takes 4 weeks for them to even switch out the middle ones. That's like a 5 to 6 week wait. So you're wrong. Google's wrong.
Part of my body, and it's a higher than 20% chance.
Well, try not to think about that.
Right.
Hey,
You know,
look,
one
I
thing
heard,
at a
I saw
time.
something. I saw something yesterday in chat, Alicia. This will make it was in somebody else's chat, but because everybody's talking about.
Honestly, I can't stand Rowena's voice. But you guys get the gist of it. Let's go back to the victim.
But what I want to know more than anything is I want to know why Laura's not calling Granny's watching a hypocrite. Not a hypocrite, a hypochondriac, because she said she had cancer when she didn't. So that would make somebody.
Because Granny was mistaken one time. She doesn't go panel to panel lying about people. She doesn't go panel to panel garnering sympathy. She doesn't go panel to panel lying about her own fucking diagnosis, needing money from other places. No, that's not what she does. Try again.
Like, I mean, why isn't she calling Granny a cancer grifter or a hypochondriac? Because all my shit's been proven. I'm just asking.
Every time said it's been proven, it's a lie. She does what Molly does. Whenever Molly's lying, she talks in this condescending tone. Alicia does the same thing.
That's all. I'm just asking.
And it says way more about how pathetic you guys are than it does about me.
No, it kind of makes you look really pathetic right now because you're making an excuse to fight with me, but you're mad that someone else is calling you out.
Who's calling me out? Please tell me who's calling me out. She is on a lot of panels, and it always ends up Laura, Laura, Laura.
It doesn't make a bit of sense.
Because I haven't said boo about any of you. Not even a fucking...
And I haven't said boo about a few people that decided to make a video about me. Granny's Watching being one of them.
She's so stuck on Granny's Watching. Granny's Watching didn't make a video about her. But let's remind everybody what happened on Granny's panel. So Granny's trying to do the right thing and, stick up for me and show the hypocrisy about people. And look at that. Look at that. Poor Alicia brings somebody on her panel to call me a cancer scammer. But that seems to be forgotten about. Nobody seems to remember that all of a sudden.
I don't even know who Granny's Watching is. I've seen her around, but we're not friends. We don't really converse.
So I guess you're saying that you're friends with Natasha Cooper? Is that what you're saying? Because you ran over to Natasha Cooper as fast as you could, trying to put the blame on me.
We're not even cordial. Actually, she has said some kind of cocky things in the chats when you were live about me. So she put my photo and a thumb.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Exactly, for us. Oh my God. Poor Alicia. Granny's Watching has an opinion. Stop the presses. Granny's Watching is not allowed to have an opinion.
Now, then I have a couple of your other buddies talking about me, and you back them and you support them and you let them in your stream. So same thing, Laura. Same thing.
Boo.
Oh my God, people don't like Alicia and it's my fault. Wow. Okay. I'm right on that. I take responsibility for every single person that doesn't like Alicia. Can you imagine, guys, if I did this? Seriously. Could you imagine if I played this? Oh my God, you're talking about me in chat. How dare you talk about me in your chat? You're letting people talk about me in your chat. Who gives a fuck?
Yet, here you are. Just running your mouth. I don't understand why. Can you not fucking have enough respect that maybe, just maybe, I'm a little fucking stressed out for Tuesday, and
Wow, I was stressed out, and I remember they were all dragging me and calling me a cancer scammer and a lot.
Who called her a cancer scammer? Please tell me. This is delusions in her own fucking head. Who called her a cancer scammer? Because I know I'm the first one to stand up and tell Marissa, no, Marissa, she really does have cancer. Remember? Nobody called her a cancer scammer. Except Marissa.
And saying I was a cancer grifter. I had a whole fucking troll channel created.
What troll channel was created? Please show me. I never heard of any troll channel created. So if anyone can point out this troll channel, I'll be happy to look.
Copying my GoFundMe account from Google, and they were all harassing me, and I had surgery.
Who was harassing you? Please tell me who was harassing you. Oh, Vinny called her one. Vinny called me one too. Who cares?
But I did it like a pro. I did it like a champion, I guess, if we're gonna call that. You know, I went into surgery.
Okay. Your idea of a champion and mine are two different things. Just saying.
Wasn't scared, knocked me out, and I fucking came out, and I was working the next day even though I wasn't supposed to. So let me explain to you what happens when you work after.
There we go. She was working again the next day. And somebody told me I don't have it, but a few people pointed out to me that when QB jumped on her panel, she said, I went something about I can't smoke pot because of my job. So you have been working the whole time. And once again, you're just a fucking liar. You're just an absolute. Why can't you just say you have a job? Like, why are you embarrassed to say you have a fucking job? What's the big deal? Who cares?
Lumpectomy. You're not supposed to move your arm a lot, or you're going to, they're going to have to drain your boob, and it can cause an infection. So they tell you not.
Harriet, because technically she doesn't. Just like after Tuesday, I won't either. So that is correct.
To use your arms after surgery for a reason. So I'm just like, if you're trying to be all tough and go back to work, it's best that you take the break, the needed break that you need, because you're going to end up with an infection. You're going to end up to where they're going to have to drain fluid, because that's what happened.
Okay. I don't know if what she's saying is true or false, but my doctors didn't say anything like that. Nothing. But I don't know if it's true or false. Hold on. Yo, I'm live. I can't talk.
oh, okay.
Love you. My doctor said nothing of the sort. So again, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've never heard that. And my doctor went through everything about the lumpectomy, and nothing like that was ever said. So again, I don't know if it's true or not.
I tried to work too soon after having surgery, because it's not like a double mastectomy. It's not going to be as painful.
Harriet, I'm going to answer you, and then I'm never going to answer you again. Okay. So obviously you don't watch me. I've never seen you 1,000 times. Let me say this once again. Okay. First off, when you have a type of cancer that's in one spot where they can remove it, I know technically it's not out of your body. Okay. Oh shit, Sage, I forgot. Yeah, we can go today. What time is it? What time's the movie? I was going to say, who's trolling under fucking my daughter's name? Yeah, pick me up. I'll be ready. I was like, who's trolling me under my daughter's name? But then she said movie. I realized it was her. Yeah. All right. I'll see you at 2. Yeah, I have a movie date. She's buying and buying me popcorn. All right, call me when you're on your way. I totally forgot. So yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. I have no idea. But my oncologist did not tell me anything like that. So I'm assuming that I don't know. I just don't know, but I never heard anything like that. Your doctor says that you can't work. No, what they say is go by how you feel. The waitress is what was saying. Go by how you feel, but expect to be out for 2 weeks, but you may not be, is what they told me. But they never said anything about drains or, you know, you need this or don't lift your arm. I haven't heard that. Now, that doesn't mean that's not going to change, you know, in the future, but as of right now, no, that's just not true. That I never heard that.
As a major surgery, so you feel naturally like you can go back to work, you can go back to your natural activities, you're going to be fine. But the doctors told me, my surgeon told me the other day, you went back too soon. And that's why you were holding fluid in your right boob. And they had to inject it again and drain it. It was a whole process.
I have never heard anything like that. So again, things could change Tuesday. They could give me all this stuff in the morning, but I don't know. It's after a set. That's what I thought, Kathy. That's totally what I thought. But that's what I'm saying. I won't know till Tuesday. Maybe they give me information like that the morning of. I don't know. But so I'm not going to tell her it's true or not true. I don't know yet. After Tuesday, I'll be able to tell you.
And it's definitely not comfortable. And then you take the chance of having an infection, and it's just a huge mess. It's nothing to take lightly.
You know, my supporters are stressed with me. And
So are my supporters and my friends as well, but that didn't stop you, did it?
Nobody's talking about your supporters. And once again, oh, you're holding fluid because they removed a node, which is part of your drainage system. Holding fluid is normal. Okay. I'm getting 2 nodes taken. 2. But nobody's going after supporters. You don't see me jumping panel to panel to panel to panel. You just don't. I'm not sitting there garnering sympathy in all these different panels, lying about my diagnosis, lying about shit. So, Alicia, you cause your own shit, not me.
And I have friends that actually care about me and don't want to see me fight with anyone.
Do they tell you? Who's that? MM? Did they tell you that you look like a fucking psycho with what you did to Tracy? Did these good friends tell you what an asshole you look like, smearing makeup all over your face, saying that you're Laura? Are these good friends of yours, Alicia?
Not even you. They, in fact, my friends that care about me don't want me to be associated with anyone that's toxic. And when
She doesn't. Okay. Don't be associated with anybody that's toxic. Is MM not toxic? Is fucking Natasha Cooper not toxic? Is Purple Rain and B Fergs not toxic? These aren't toxic people, Alicia. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm nice to people and cordial, it really hurts them because they know those people are going to fuck me over eventually. Again.
and everyone's pulling for me, but guess what? The last thing anyone needs is these stupid fucking videos about a community post based on a misunderstanding. Is it that fucking hard? Are you trying to please QB or something and just to prove we're not friends? Have a little.
You know, I got my genetics wrong and I was called out for that.
Okay, that was to Jonesin. That had nothing to do with Alicia. But Alicia wants to make it about her because now she just has to make it about her. That was straight for Jonesin.
And then Laura went online saying she was stage 1B, or a doctor thought she was stage 1B and she's stage 1A. I mean, look, people get things wrong. This is the first time I've ever had cancer. This is the first time I've ever had anything, breast cancer. It's natural to get things wrong, but why aren't her feet held to the fire? Like,
you can't get it wrong. Hey, Harley, you can't get it wrong when you blatantly say, I got my genetic test today and it was BRCA positive, just like Angelina Jolie. Remember that? Do you remember that? Because I do, and I just played it. You don't get it wrong that it doesn't spread to your nodes. Yes, it's in my nodes. That's not getting it wrong. That's a blatant fucking lie. And again, I wouldn't even care. This wouldn't even be a fucking issue if she hadn't have bashed me in the process. I wouldn't have said a word. But since she wants to turn around and say, oh, well, Laura did this, and Laura said this, and Laura said this. Thank you, Jenny. And Laura said this. Oh, okay. So you want to bash me and tell me what an idiot I am because I don't know how to read something, and I read it right, didn't I? So if you hadn't have told me I was an idiot and I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about when I was right, because you got the report and 47 of your genes were negative. I mean, I'm sorry, 47 of your genes were, high or something. No, nothing was further from the fucking truth. But bash Laura in the process. But then cry victim when I call you out.
mine work with my genetics. Just saying. It's all right for certain people to fuck up around here, but when Alicia does it.
Excuse me, I made an error based on what my doctor said, but I wasn't garnering sympathy for it. Being stage 1AB or stage 1A doesn't really make that fuck of a difference. The difference is one's in the nodes, one's not. When she told me I'm bordering or it could be stage 1B, that's what I thought it was. I didn't know anything about it till I looked at my portal the other day. There's a big difference between going on different panels, bashing someone over a wrong, saying something wrong. I said something wrong and I corrected it. You never corrected it. Tiffany Marie still thinks you're BRCA positive because you never corrected it. You never corrected the nodes, nothing. You wanted to garner as much money and sympathy as possible.
She's chastised to no end.
Fucking dignity. Have a little respect. It's fucking.
Again, all of this is at Jones and not Alicia.
It's mind blowing to me that people can't see this. And again, maybe I'm forgetting, but I don't think I've fought with anybody since I've been diagnosed, with the exception of Alicia.
Right, and that's because you started those wars and you wanted to.
Now I started the wars. I started the wars. It's all on me.
Compare me to your friend, okay? And compare this and compare that and downgrade my struggle and call me a cancer grifter and say I'm an e-beggar, and that's why we fought. There's reasons why we fought. I'm pretty docile when it comes to friendships on YouTube. I can get along with just about anyone. But when you threw out very harsh words, you're trying to advocate for me, you're trying to say you're donating in the name of, my name, breast cancer.
Excuse me, I did donate in your name. Absolutely did.
Donating to breast cancer in my name, and then call me a hypochondriac with no merit.
You were a hypochondriac long before you had cancer. Long before you had cancer. And guess what? You're still a fucking hypochondriac. Alicia was asking for money, correct? She went on QB's panel asking for money. She's probably going on Natasha's asking for money. She's been asking for money all over the place.
No proof. I've showed all the proof that I'm not. It makes you look like a fool, and that's what started the war.
So again, Miss Victim over here, I started this. This was all me. All me.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Thanks, Tanya. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm missing someone, if I went after someone, like, please let me know. I know.
Again, this is all stuff I was talking about Joneson. This had nothing to do with Alicia. Nothing. But of course, Alicia makes it about her, when honestly, it had nothing to do with Alicia. At least this part.
That's all she has done since she's been diagnosed is go after people. Not just
Who've I gone after? Please tell me who I've gone after since I've been diagnosed. And before that, I wasn't going after anyone. That's her. That's her projection onto me. She had her GoFundMe up before she says that QB told her to make a PayPal pool.
not just Queen Bee, but several people.
I went after MM, really? Really? I went after MM? You mean the girl that talks about me fucking 5 days a week? You mean that girl for the last 3 years? Oh, okay. Again, I'm not allowed to fucking respond. My bad. Oopsie. I can't respond.
That's all she has done is go after people, several people, since she's been diagnosed. It has not, this hasn't humbled Laura. This hasn't, she hasn't simmered down. She's still the same festy Laura.
Yep, it's me. It's all me. It's all me. I'm just such the bad person. All me. Can you believe it? I'm just going after people over and over and over.
That goes after people and calls them out.
Can you imagine if One Win got diagnosed with breast cancer?
I think One Win, no offense, Laura, but One Win would definitely handle it better. No offense, okay? It's very sad. Neither of these women can be the bigger man. I was the bigger man, Tony. I was, but
she was the bigger one? Really? I could say something, but I won't. No.
She lied about me, so that's why I'm lying about her.
Oh, again, she's the victim. She's just the victim.
And they're playing Discord game leagues? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Then you have all the ex-mod assholes in there. Huh?
Now, again, all of this was about Joneson. And it's about Alicia. But Alicia's making it about Alicia.
Blah, 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 blah. Hello? Last time I checked,
put yourself in my shoes, Tony, and then you can talk.
I don't talk about you guys. Thank you, Tracy. I don't fuck with you guys. I don't talk about you. I don't fuck with you. Are you the guys that fucking hard up for content?
Well, I could ask the same questions to your friends.
Alicia, this was about Joneson. It's pretty clear it's about Joneson. I was talking about Joneson's video. It had nothing to do with you.
That I don't.
Liza, actually, you're wrong. You're actually wrong about that. Thank you, Green Eyed. Thank you. I'm trying. This is insane.
Speak about, but they want to speak about me. And that's why I made fun of her the other night. So I could ask the same questions to your friends that make.
Now, let me rephrase that, Liza. If you have insurance that has a really high deductible, yes, it can make you broke. I agree with that. So I actually stated that wrong.
Videos about me and shorts about me and talked about me in their lives, and you allow them in your chat. Same thing.
Real? Can you not let me fucking breathe?
I had my first chemo treatment on Thursday. I was being lied about by Laura.
What was that? What did I lie about? Please tell me what I lied about.
And Tracy made several posts about me, of course, because I went live. Well, I went live.
Why did Tracy make several posts about you, Alicia? Maybe because you did a video about her. Maybe that's why. But I know you don't see that. And I know for a fact Alicia went after Tracy before Tracy ever went after Alicia. Nice spin, Alicia. But no, that was on you.
After my chemo about her. But yeah, it didn't stop them. So no, I don't think anybody's gonna let you breathe here. That's just how you
And
see
it
this.
just infuriates me. Absolutely fucking infuriates me. Then we have the community posts. Okay. One of the reasons that I am fighting with Alicia is because she has panel hopped lying on me.
Okay, I went to Queen Bee's panel. I don't think I've been on any other panel. Now, if we're going to, you're perceiving that as panel hopping, well, then I guess you're a panel hopper.
Okay. Hey, Izzy. She has gone on Queen Bee's. We found at least 7 lives, at least 7 that she went on. 7 fucking lives that she went on. Exactly, green-eyed. 7 fucking lives that we found that she went on there ranting about her fucking cancer and bashing me. She went on MMs. She went on Wispies. She went on Diane's. She went on who else? Who else did she go on? I'm sure there's people I don't even watch. Now she's trying to get on NC's. She went on Randy's. That's panel hopping, Alicia. And it was all to bash Laura and garner sympathy. That's what you do.
Because you tried to jump on Tracy's and she wouldn't let you up. Then you went on Granny's and hopped on her panel. Then you hopped on Morbid's panel, right?
I hopped on. Who was the last one she said? First of all, Granny's my friend. Tracy, I wanted to straighten out some stuff. I wasn't going on there. Here's the difference, Alicia. I wasn't going on their panels to fucking bash you. That's the difference. Oh, Morbid. Morbid had nothing to do with you, you sick fuck. This has nothing to do with you. Me going on all of this has nothing to do with you. Wasn't going on Morbid's to talk about you, you psycho liar. This is fucking crazy.
So it's okay for Laura to hop on panels, and that nobody should talk about, panel hopping when it concerns Laura. But the second I jump on Queen Bee's panel, it's unacceptable.
Alicia, do you not realize that the difference is I'm not going on these panels to talk about you? I'm not going on these panels to bash you. And I'm not going on Tracy's to earn money. I'm not going on fucking Morbid's to earn money. I'm not going on Granny's to earn money. You're fucking sick. You are absolutely sick.
And lie on you. I told the truth.
The second I respond, now mind you, I know a lot of people are used to me not responding.
No, we know you respond. You're doing it now.
I haven't even spoke about my cancer on someone else's channel, only my own. I'm not on anyone's panel discussing my portal. I'm not on anyone's panel discussing my diagnosis. I'm not on it because personally, nobody else wants to fucking hear it. If I want to talk about it on my channels, I can do that. It's my channels. But I'm certainly not going to go to other people's channels talking about my fucking diagnosis or my portal or anything else for that matter.
Done it all week. You've done it the week before. You've done it the week before.
Projection at its finest.
That's all you do is respond. And you're so obsessed with me for some reason.
Oh my God. Now I'm obsessed with her. Alicia, you need medical help. You really do. You need serious medical help.
trying to prove me a liar when I'm not, that you read all my community posts, even tried to.
Let's see. Let's see why I would look at her community post. Hold on. Let's get to it. Okay. Oh, maybe she erased them. Maybe not. Okay, maybe it starts here. 20 hours ago. Now she's promoting Natasha Cooper. So we got Natasha Cooper, we got Molly, we got MM. You got a real good group of friends there, Alicia. So she talks about the truth. Subs keep asking me to update my wish list. Okay. Oh, she erased all her posts about me. But don't worry, I got screenshots. I have to find them. Yeah. Or maybe this is where it started. Yeah, she erased all her posts about me. Funny how that works. I have to find the screenshots. But there was a point, her entire fucking community post was me. Oh, and by the way, she talks about chemo. Now, I don't know anything about chemo yet, but are these not chemo pills? Like, I'm just curious. She puts the paper of chemo with the pills, but then wants to tell everyone she gets shots. She's not getting pills. What the fuck is this then? Tell me what this is then, with the picture of what it is. But this isn't for chemo. Okay. I believe that. Fucking whacked. But she made it a point to tell everybody, oh, and thank you, Barbie. She made it a point to tell everybody, oh, I'm not getting pills. What's this then? With a picture of this. Someone, please tell me. Why show all your medications? Exactly. And with the paper showing exactly what these medicines are. If you look up these medicines, this is chemo meds. Why can't you just say you're getting pills? You fucking showed them. Fucking crazy. But this isn't for sympathy, right?
Pick apart my medications and couldn't get it right. Got my chemo right, got my chemo wrong, lied about everything on that. And
now I lied about everything on that. No, Alicia, you're looking in a mirror, speaking to yourself. Hey, True Texan, because the only one lying is you.
Yeah, you've done nothing but harass me since.
Now I've done nothing but harass her. Just tell me. I know, green-eyed. But that's what I'm saying. She puts this out there with exactly what these pills are, with the paper of what they are, and then fucking turns around when someone calls her out on it, then turns around and says, oh, well, that's not what it is. That's not what I'm getting. Well, if this wasn't it, well, guess what? Then you wouldn't have the paper for what this is. It just makes no sense at all.
I came back to YouTube.
A lot of people are used to me keeping my mouth shut and just ignore
You
it.
never keep your mouth shut. I don't know what people have been telling you, that you're doing the right thing and that you're silent and you don't respond, but you always respond, Laura.
Not always, but when I've had enough, yes, I respond. I absolutely respond.
And yet being the better person and moving on. And that's what I've always done.
Right.
But now it's different. Because she's lying about me.
I haven't lied about you. Well, I haven't lied about you once. Nope.
Don't really need
I'll tell you back in your own words. That way you can't say I'm lying about you.
added stress. I don't need the added bullshit. And
Neither do I. And you were lying about me.
Yo. Wow.
That was me who called you 3 times.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm live.
When are you gonna be done?
Why, you need a ride?
Yeah.
All right, in a little while, because I'm going to the movies with Sage at 2:30.
Damn.
Having a girl date.
Don't be here till 2:30.
No, I'll be there in like 20 minutes.
All right, perfect.
All right, send me the address again.
All right, we'll do.
Love you.
stress. I don't need the added bullshit.
Hold on.
Neither do I. And you were lying about
She's crazy. She is fucking crazy.
me the day you were lying on me, the day I was in the emergency room when I was in excruciating pain, and then you lied on me the next day. Then you went on a rage.
Where did I lie about her? Please tell me where I lied about her. These people, her and her buddies, throw the lie word around when they're projecting. When they are projecting. The only reason why she had to switch that around is because I called her out on it. Because every single comment in there made it out, and she made it out like this was because of her cancer. She is a fucking liar. And she wants to say everybody else is lying, and she's the innocent victim. Why should I get upset? And honestly, guys, this is why I don't watch Makeup Mobster, because Makeup Mobster would put me in this kind of fucking headspace every day. This is why I don't watch her. I watched 5 to 10 minutes of Alicia's live and was like, oh, hell to the no. This is why I can't handle this bullshit. I can't handle these fucking lies and this projection. So it's best off if I just don't listen.
Fucking total tangent in the middle of the night lying about me. So you're no different. You're shittier. You don't give anyone grief.
Nobody was lying about you, Alicia. You're the only one lying.
So why should anyone give you grace? You didn't give me grace. You made fun of me. You laughed at me. You lied on me.
Nobody lied on you, Alicia. Nobody. The only person lying is you. And I'm starting to think that you're so mentally ill that you really believe your own bullshit. I truly believe that. You're that fucked up that you believe your own bullshit.
So I'm not gonna, no one here should show you any grace. You've been a shitty person to someone that's suffering.
Oh my God, I've been such a shitty person to someone that's suffering. Nobody should show me grace. I am such an evil fucking human being. I have shown her no grace. Why? Because I've showed all of your lies? Because I've shown all your lies? Because that's all I've done, Alicia. Again, I'm not on panel to panel. I'm not writing Natasha Cooper. Sitting at, like, I don't know where you learn this bullshit, but it doesn't fly. This shit is not gonna fucking fly. Exactly, crazy. Exactly. Did you break your mirror?
And I am suffering. I have a lot of issues going on with my my body. And you didn't care. You didn't even care enough to ask. You went live and spewed out all kinds of misinformation and didn't even know what you were talking about.
I spewed out right information, Alicia. I'm not you. I have never spit out wrong information except in the very beginning before I even had cancer. Yeah, I did not totally know what I was talking about. I'm not going to deny that. But I do know what I'm talking about now because I've fucking been through it. But you didn't care about all the pain you had and everything you're going through when you pretended to be Tracy. Or again, when you smeared makeup all over your face and said, "Oh, I'm Laura." What the fuck is wrong with you? You are severely mentally ill. And I'm sorry that you don't get it. I really am sorry. I don't know shit about fibroids. I've never said anything about fibroids. Again, you and your buddies make up this shit that I said something. No, sorry.
You're not a medical doctor. You have no background. You can't even get it right on Google. You can't even get it right looking at a community tab and trying to go to Google.
Says the girl. Now, let me make this clear, okay? Because I'm going on her words and only her words. Gaslighting at its finest, or just mentally ill. But I'm going on her words. She said that I'm an idiot, that I have no idea how to read a report, and blah, 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 blah. Then she said she's so smart that she just made a simple mistake. When I was right the whole fucking time. Everything I've said has been on point. She just doesn't like it thrown in her face. So now it's like turned over. Now it's poor her. Get the fuck out of here, you sick bitch.
You got it all wrong.
I got it all right. And that pisses you off because I actually am smart. I actually have a motherfucking degree. I actually went to college and I finished college. Can you say the same? No, you can't. I have gotten all your reports right. You have gotten nothing right. So stop. Just stop. You are the one that's obsessed. You are the one that's jealous. You are the one that talks about me all the fucking time. You are the one that runs panel to panel. You are the one that started a candle business after I did. You are the one that shows how jealous you are. You fucking compared eyeballs color. Are you kidding me, Alicia? You literally sat there and compared eyeball color. Everybody sees it, Alicia. Everybody. Just stop. Ugh.
I know that she has cancer, so it's easy to fight with her in a sense.
Does that make any sense? She knows I have cancer, so it's easy to fight with her. Wow. I'm speechless.
Of course you are, Alicia. You're just so speechless because you're such a victim. You're just such a victim in this. Eyeball color, yeah, she literally compared eyeball colors. Queen Bee jumped on her panel. I don't know if the live is still up, but Queen Bee jumped on her panel and I turned it on for 5 seconds. And this is what I heard. And my eye color is this is what a blue eye is like. What? Are you so insecure and now you're comparing fucking eyeballs? Wow. Just wow. Just wow.
I'm just speechless. This is the worst thing that could happen was another asshole getting diagnosed with cancer, right? But
the worst thing that can happen is another asshole getting diagnosed with cancer. Another asshole. Alicia, unlike you, I wish I didn't have cancer. I wish that I could fucking get rid of it. I wish that I didn't need to know what breast cancer is truly like. Unlike you, who made comments that are so fucking out there that you're like proud. You want to be the only one Because now that someone way smarter than you, who actually hears the doctor, like literally hears the fucking doctor, and knows that what you're going through is no fucking big deal. It's not life shattering. It's not life fucking changing. And all of a sudden, you can't garner the same sympathy. You can't lie to people. Here's a news flash, Alicia. Your own friends knew you were full of shit. That is why MM said, I don't want to hear it, because you were fucking lying. And we all know someone that's had breast cancer, and your stories did not add up. Your stories were lies. And people that have gone through breast cancer knew you were lying, and everybody talked about it. Everybody talked behind the scenes. I spoke to people I haven't even fucking spoken to in a long time based on your lies. And again, this was all before I had my diagnosis. So I don't know who you think you're bullshitting. Maybe you're trying to save face, but yeah, go hang out with Molly. You need some better tactics, because this is fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. And this goes on. I'm only 22 minutes in. This goes on for almost 3 hours. But I got to go pick up Dayton. And then I got to get ready for the movie. But you guys get the general idea. Alicia, you are the furthest thing from a victim. Furthest. Now, again, I don't know anything about fibroids. I never will speak on fibroids. I don't know the first fucking clue about fibroids. I have no idea. If she didn't post her ultrasound report, no one would know if fibroids are tiny. Or are they? I don't know anything about it. Yeah, 3 hours of her a victim. She does. She always has been, Curvy. She mimics everything Marissa did. Then she started mimicking everything I did. And now Marissa thinks I care about her, so she thinks she's cute by saying how she supports Alicia. She don't fucking support Alicia. She was just trying to give me like, well, fuck you, Laura. I don't give a fuck, though. I think it's laughable. If fibroids were large enough, they would do laparoscopic surgery. They're too small. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I wouldn't know a fibroid from, I have no idea. No clue. MGL can have her. Be my guest. But I think it's funny, though. She erased all her community posts. Too bad we got them already. Every single community post was Laura, 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 Laura. I have a screenshot somewhere. She's being intentionally cruel. She's lying and has surrounded herself with like-minded people. Amen to that. But again, God forbid Laura says anything. God forbid Laura fucking responds. I'm a physician assistant. I know, send her to me. I never had fibroids. I don't even know what a fibroid is. Fibroids are not a big deal in the cancer world unless the entire organ is compromised. Yeah, I forgot about the movie. I got to do laundry. I got stuff to do. I wasn't even expecting to go live this morning. MGL can make her wig leaves. Good point. Good point. But see, Green-Eyed, you work at a doctor. You work with a doctor in an oncology office. She's now, again, I don't know if it's true or not. Can you not lift your arm? Is that true? Like, you'll need a drain from a lumpectomy? I go Tuesday and I never heard that. I have fibroids. Yeah, I didn't even know what a fibroid was. Well, according to her, she said her fibroids are going to turn to cancer and they may be cancer. She's told so many fucking stories. Fucking crazy. Absolute crazy. But again, it's everyone else. It's never her. I don't know, Sly Angel. They are. Yours are in your notes. No, they're not in my notes. I don't, as of right now, I don't have anything in my notes as of right now. But I have the lumpectomy Tuesday and they're taking out 2 nodes. Fibroids are really cancer. Oh, not according to Alicia. According to Alicia, they're cancerous, or she's told many different stories. It'll be sore, just don't do jumping jacks. So, no, but Alicia was saying, and I said, I don't know, but Alicia was saying that if you can get an infection with a lumpectomy, and if you lift your arm or do too much, you'll need drains from it. Is any of that true? Because I have not heard any of that. And I'm like, in all fairness, I have to go to the breast center first at 7:30 in the morning on Tuesday, and then go over to the hospital. So maybe they'll tell me then. But when they went through the lumpectomy, it's not true. Okay. Because I was like, I don't know for sure, but I haven't heard that yet. No, I know drains are for mastectomy, but Alicia was saying that if you use your arm too much, it could get infected, and then you'll need a drain. Yeah, any incision get an infection. That's true. I don't like sports bras. She told me I can use my Victoria's Secret bra. I hate sports. My boobs are too big for sports bras. That's right. That's what she was saying, and that's why I didn't know. No, a lot of people have pain from surgery. It depends how much they take out. Thank you, Claire. Exactly. The exaggeration of what is already is horrible. It's just wrong. I totally agree. It's fucking crazy. And the way she keeps calling me a liar. I haven't fucking lied about anything. That's the difference. She's fucking nuts. And I can't get over the fact that she's sitting there blaming me. Like I'm the one that's doing wrong. Like I'm the one that's fucking lying. No. Just because you say something condescending doesn't make it true. Just want him having a daughter date. I'll take any daughter date because she buys. I like when she buys. She took me out to dinner. She's like, oh, let's go to a movie Sunday. I said, you buying? She said, yes. I said, all right, let's go. Exactly, Bella. See, yeah, I don't even know. I know nothing about fibroids. So, all right, but I got to go get Dayton and then come home and take a shower. But I will see you beautiful people tomorrow or later. Probably not later because I really got a lot to do. But I will definitely be on tomorrow since Tuesday is surgery. I agree, Tony. She absolutely has something mentally wrong, without a doubt. I don't know why she does this. I don't. I really, truly don't. So, all right. I got to go get my kid and then take a shower. My doctors didn't even stitch. He just left the surgical tape. I was instructed to bathe with soap and water. No big deal. For lumpectomy or for fibroids? I was told the lumpectomy is no big deal. Alicia even said it was no big deal. That night, she told me she felt fine. So now all of a sudden you can need drains and get an infection. Get the fuck out of here. So exactly, Faraz, exactly. Oh, for lumpectomy? I think it's different depending on age, how big it is. But my doctor said it's a small incision. It's not like, I can see if cancer was in 3 different spots on my left boob and they needed to cut 3 different places, that I can see. But hers wasn't and mine's not. Sick and tired sub, let me explain something. My chat is not nasty. My chat is tired of the lies, the obsessive lies. And she's been doing this for 3 years. Nothing's changed. Easier than getting a tooth pulled. Thank you. Her words, something along those lines. Exactly. But now, you can get infection and she does this. It's all for sympathy, attention, and money. She makes a comment on that other video that just blew my mind. Under the arm in the pit area is the worst. I think that's where they take the notes. But I know my cancer is towards my armpit, which sucks. Fibroids are bad. I paid with full hysterectomy. Yeah. If Alicia wouldn't exaggerate, she wouldn't have gotten more support. I agree. No, she exaggerated for support. Because people like fucking Rowena and everybody fell right into it. Just fell right into it. Fucking ridiculous. She's the type of person that would get a double mastectomy for attention because it'll garner her attention. That's her. She's fucking sick. But I do have to go get Dayton. Love you guys. Thank you guys. Super chats, PayPals, Cash Apps, Amazon gifts. As they come in, I will show them. I know a lot of people telling me I should be getting it on this date. So I'm excited. I love presents. Love presents. Her name MGL buddies again. Freaking hypocrite. I know, but MGL only did that to piss me off, but she doesn't realize I just laughed at her. It doesn't even piss me off. I just laugh at her. By the way, Beatum will be shocked TM is one of AC mods. Yeah, she never even told TM the truth. She just, let the lie go on. Because TM told me, oh, I thought she was BRCA positive. I said, nope, she lied. As usual, I was right. So, all right. I love you guys. I'll let you guys know how the movie is. We're going to see The Waitress. And I'll see you later. Peace.